Hi, this is Tess, your FMCG business coach. So today I want to talk to you about something that I have tagged the unseen market in your neighborhood. As you all know, as manufacturers, whether you're high scaled or medium scale, the end result is consumers. How you know your product is viable in the market is according to the number of consumers that actually buy your product. So it's not news anymore. If you have been following me, you know that I have said that, and it's not even my statistics, but from statistics that we have, is that the Nigerian market is predominantly a traditional market. 80% of our volume is sold through the traditional market. Those are like the Okeanri markets of this world, the Ochanja markets, and all the other big markets that we have in Nigeria where people buy in cartons, not in single units. Supermarkets only constitute, roughly round like maybe 20% of our trading. But within that 20%, there is also a part that is missing. A part that is missing that has a lot to do with your neighborhood. So if you think of your neighborhood where you are, like the Abokis outside the country, in more civilized markets, they call them like high street shops. But here we call them like the Aboki stores, or we call them like the supermarkets on your street and all of that. A lot of manufacturers have not come to the knowledge of how to utilize these channels, that is the neighborhood stores within their community, to be able to sell their products. So one of the advantages of doing this is that, one, it cuts cost for you, because unlike the big FMCG companies like Unilever, like Nestle and Cadbury and all of them, what this will do for you is allows you to be able to cut your cost. The cost of you reaching your end consumer is shorter. So if I take, for instance, Cadbury will have like major distributors, they will have like wholesalers before they now start having retailers, and then the retailers in some cases will now sell to the neighborhood stores. But you are going straight from manufacturing into going into the neighborhood stores. Check out how many steps you have cut off. You have cut off like 3 steps. Not because you don't need those steps, but you don't really need them at this time. You are cutting them off because you don't have the kind of financial muscles that some of these other multinational FMCG companies have. So how do you go about doing that? So first and foremost, start with your environment where you are. On your streets, if you look, everybody's opening up supermarkets these days. So if you look, there'll be like a few supermarkets around, like 3 or 4. Let them be your distributors, or let them be your outlets, your channel. Yeah, you may say, yes, I'm already doing that, but the volume is not moving. The volume is not moving because you are not incentivizing them. So that's why I always talk about pricing. Your pricing is so key. The amount or the margin that you allow the owner of the store to make on your product will determine how quickly they sell your products. I say that again. The margin or the amount of money that you allow the channel or the owner of that supermarket make on your product determines how much. Now, I'll give you a typical example. If you take a typical multinational product, maybe any of the ones that we are familiar with today, do you know that between the distributor and the retailer, they only have about 6 to 7% that they can enjoy on that product? You who are the owner of your own business, this small business that is just starting out now, do you know that you can have your pricing done in such a way that you can give them margin higher than that 7%? You can give them up to 10%, because what? Some of the costs that they are incurring, you are not incurring. So you will give them that back to the trade. So if your product is allowing them 10% margin, tell me why they will not help you to quickly turn it over. They will quickly turn it over because they will make more margin, or they will make more profits on your product than they would on the other product that may be more popular or so. But they will use their word of mouth to actually help make your products more popular. So I want you to go out today if you can, and even if it's not an assignment you can do by yourself, you can just employ someone to just say, you know what, go out in this my neighborhood, apart from and the next neighborhood after that, begin to enlist for me. Give me a list of all the stores that are there, not the A, B, or C stores. Just give me the stores, the normal stores that people on the street go to shop. They give you that list, and then you now go and start approaching them one after the other with the same deal. the same deal because you want consistency. They all talk to each other, so you want them to have the same deal, and then over time you start expanding your coast and expanding it and going forward from there. So that's one of the quickest way that you can enlist distribution channels within your neighborhood, so that you are not even overstressing or overstretching your limited budget as a medium-sized manufacturing company. All right, I hope that has helped you. If you need to know more, or you want to ask any questions, or you want to see how you can execute this within your neighborhood and you're not sure, please, my social media handles are displayed on this video that is showing here. So please reach me and let me know if there's any other place you need help on. But until then, please remain profitable, and God bless you.